Hello, and welcome to the Hermit Lab. Today we're doing Hermit HIIT It and Quit It. That's right, today is a yoga HIIT class. We'll go through 5 sections, starting with the Salutation, moving into the Warrior series, a Balancing series, a Core series, and finally a series of Rest. We'll be doing work for 30 seconds, followed by 10 seconds of either a hold of a pose, a tiny bit of rest, or we'll use that 10 seconds to transition to the next place. The work itself takes exactly 30 minutes. There'll be a little warm-up in the beginning and a nice little savasana at the end. You don't need any weights or any equipment, just yourself. Let's get to it. I'll see you there. And here she is. Hi, Marge. All right, guys, we got a lot of work to do. Get pumped. Let's get to it. Meet me in child's pose. I'm laughing at myself because I'm nervous up here. It's been a long time since I've taken a class like this. So these first few minutes before we get into the starts and stops, just greet yourself, greet your mat, see where you are. Rock your forehead a little bit. Big breath in and big breath out. Rise on up to a tabletop, work out some kinks. I really want you to see this class as a yoga practice. Tuck your toes, send your hips back. Send some love to the wrists. And by that I mean that I want you to really pay attention to your breath throughout this, okay? Tuck your toes, sit your hips back. And then let's distract ourselves from our feet by rolling our fists around. And we'll take some shoulder circles. Right arm goes back 5 times. And forward 5 times. Changing arms, left arm back. And forward. Come on back to tabletop. Take the hips high, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Find this home base. Whatever wiggles that looks like. Let's get a little spine opening, ripple forward, drop the knees down, keep the toes tucked like a modified upward facing dog, just to open the chest and the throat, the front body. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out in ragdoll at the back of your mat. And slowly roll and rise and stack. Rolling shoulders, softening down the back. Tick-tock the head a little bit side to side. Maybe some head rolls if that feels good. And then sweep the arms high overhead. And draw hands to heart center. Here's your chance to ground yourself. Dig deep and buckle up. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get ready to start my phone. I'm gonna try to do this at the same time as what I'm doing in the video so we can all be on the same time. I had a little bit of trouble there, but I got it figured out. I'm gonna meet you standing at the back of your mat. 3, 2, 1, go. Back of your mat will reach up all the way tall mountain. Take it through a forward fold. Walk yourself out to plank and bring it back to the fold. And this is what we're doing on loop. You've got 30 seconds of work. You're more than halfway there, if you can believe it. Crawling forward to plank. Take it back. Reach up. Forward fold. You got it. 2 and 1. We'll pause in high plank pose. This is where we're holding for 10 seconds. 2, 1. Send the hips back to downward facing dog and come forward to plank. That's the move. Down dog, to plank. This is a great place to find your breath. Inhale to come forward. Exhale back to down dog. Getting the heart rate up. So good. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Hang out in downward facing dog. Just land. Yeah, avoid the fidgets. 2, 1. Come to your knees. And we're doing push-ups. I'm on my knees thinking chaturanga, so elbows close. You're welcome to stay up on straight legs. If you prefer elbows out wide too, great. Whatever it is, we're moving up and down, breathing. I don't remember the last time I've done 10 push-ups in a row. Whew. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, 1. Have a seat back on your heels. Roll the wrists around. We're setting up for some side plank fun. Right hand down, keep the bottom knee down, reach arm overhead, leg back, and we're taking knee into elbow and re-extending. Knee to elbow, re-extend. You're welcome to take this with a straight bottom leg too, but I find this is the most stabilizing. You can keep the eyes down for balance, find full flexion, full extension. So good, stay with it for 3, 2, 1. Good. Tabletop. Just pause. Navel in. Re-ground. Re-knit. And change to the other side. Left hand down. Right arm high. Elbow to knee. Re-extend. Elbow to knee. Re-extend. Sure, these can be considered cardio, but it doesn't have to be like the fastest thing you've ever done in your life, right? Let's stay in control of it. Finding a pace that we can maintain this whole time. 30 seconds is nothing. 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. We've only got one more work to do here in the Salutation series. Starting in 3, 2, tuck your toes. Just hover the knees off of the floor. Maybe like a little baby 2 inches. We're holding here the whole time. Stay strong, stay solid. Seal your lips, Ujjayi breath. Drishti set. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. All right, we're moving into the warrior series. Lots of standing poses coming up. All on the right, all on the left. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Step forward to a king chair, step back to the lunge. Step to the king chair, step back to the lunge. You're always keeping that right foot forward. We're going to do the entire series on the right side first, and then we'll take it on the left side. Step forward, sink. Yeah, little pulses every time if that helps. If the arms are overhead, keep the shoulders soft. 3, 2, 1. We're going to stick it in the crescent lunge. Maybe get a little extra bend in the front knee. Ready, set, warrior 2. Open up. Extend the front leg and back to warrior 2. You can take arms up. Took me a while to decide where I wanted to look, and I decided to keep my eyes on the front wall the whole time. Warrior 2, inhale everything straight up, press it down. Yeah, rise and expand. Rise, expand. So good. 3, 2, stick your warrior 2 and hold it right here. Fight for stacked shoulders. 3, 2, make your way into Prasarita Padottanasana, hands down. We're leaning forward, lifting the heels off the floor and putting them back down. Heels up and down. Heels up and down. The idea here is to keep a lot of weight in the hands as if we were to like one day, fall up into a handstand. You've got 10 seconds left here, followed by just a fold in Prasarita. So hang on to it. in 3, 2, 1, fold. Prasarita, find a position that you want to stick with. Moving on, 2, 1, surfer squats, side to side. Feel free to use this as an opportunity to stretch and slow down, or if you're really into the leg burn, you can keep your hands at heart center and not even take hands to the floor at all. That will never be me. Enjoy. We're meeting in a low lunge in 3, 2, 1. At the top of your mat, low lunge over your right foot. 3, 2, 1. Stretch the front leg to pyramid, knee to nose, and come back forward to your lunge. That's it. Knee to nose, straight leg. Come back to the lunge. If it feels good, you can press that back heel down, or you can choose to keep it high. Working in the thigh, opening the front of the back leg. We've only got one more thing to work in this series on the right side before it's turned to go to the left. Pausing here, left hand down, right arm high for a grounded, revolved crescent lunge. 3, 2, 1. Start to scoot that right foot back. We're doing these rainbow side presses. Hips go down, press it up. Watch the back hand reach for the back foot, and then watch it go all the way up overhead. It was right around here where I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Stay with it. Yeah, use the leg to really bump the hips nice and high. 3, 2, downward facing dog. Awesome job. We're setting up for the second side. Everything repeated on the left. 2, 1. Step left foot forward, rise up, crescent lunge. Join the feet, chair, step it back. Chair, back to the lunge. So now the left foot is staying forward, right foot steps forward and goes back. If you've caught yourself with your mouth open, right? Seal the lips, keep it together, Ujjayi. 3, 2, 1. Pause here, crescent lunge. See one thing, breathe to one thing. Open up, warrior 2. Straight legs, back down, reach overhead, back to warrior 2. It's a simple movement. Use this to find some simple breath, clean alignment, crisp lines. And 3, 2, 1. Hold your warrior 2. Yeah, get your seat beneath you. Awesome. 3. Back to your prasarita. You're welcome to lift heels again or take little straddle jumps. Yeah, get the feet off the floor and bring them back down. Maybe you get your feet up and they stay up and you surprise yourself. Whatever it is, you're in it for 12 more seconds. I started to get really sloppy here. I was like, no, hold on to it. 3, 2, and fold. Second prasarita. 3, and back into your surfer squats. Take it to the back, take it to the top. Again, your hips don't even have to be low here. You can do no hands. Take what you need. Reconnect. Get ready to meet in a low lunge. Find it here. Press away from the ground, straight, strong arms. Right hand stays down. Excuse me, it's pyramid time. come back forward, knee to nose, straighten front leg, come back forward, knee to nose, bend back into it, and find your rhythm with your breath here. I've only got one more bit of work on this side, then we're standing up again, so hang on to it. Now we keep the right hand down, left arm rises, a grounded twist. Yeah, good adjustment, stay with it. And then begin to scoot your top foot back. Here we go for those rainbow side body arches. Sit down, press up. Yeah, as down is for you. The secret is in that top leg pushing down to really bloom the hips and ribs up overhead. You can blow air out of your mouth if you deem it necessary, and then just come back to your Ujjayi breath. We're almost here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Look forward, make your way to the top of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold, rise all the way up, right into the balancing series, eagle, right side, right leg over, right arm under, and we're just pulsing. It might be the tiniest little thing, tailbone right beneath you. Maybe the struggle is just standing in eagle for 30 seconds. I know it sure is for me. Just sink the hips a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. Almost there. And stand all the way up, tall mountain. Pause here. Stand in your space. Setting up other side. Left arm under, left leg over. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Yeah, it can be teeny tiny. You know you're working. So for the balancing series, we're going to go right and left and right and left and right and left this whole time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Tall mountain. Stand high. This next one's fun. We're going to play around with Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So take left hand to the left hip, right peace fingers forward. We're going to practice catching the toes and then putting the foot down. Yeah, see if you can get the toes and just put the foot down. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There are definitely some times where I was trying to go for the toe and it was like, where is the toe even? Yeah, so practice spreading your toes out nice and wide. The leg can be bent, no problem. Ooh, there it was. Maybe you go for the knee instead. We're just getting a lift and a lower and a lift and a lower. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Samasthitihi. Be on 2 feet. Enjoy this time. Because it's short. Right hand to the hip. Left piece fingers forward. Bring toes to fingers. Toes to fingers. Yeah, avoid reaching down down for the toe. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you just try again the next time. Keep that left shoulder back. Ooh, so good. Ah. Awesome. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Reach the arms overhead. Forward fold. We're setting up one of my favorites, the Utthita that kind of pees on the fire hydrant. Left hand down. Find your right toes with your right hand. And then pee on the hydrant out to the side and bring it back down. Out to the side, bring it back down. Oh man, did I get mad at myself here. I was like, why did I put these in? Oh, better yet, see if you cannot touch the floor with that right foot the whole time. Stay with it. So good. Almost there. 2, 1. Padangusthasana. Scoop up the toes. Fold into yourself. Let this be a release for the lower back with bent knees, heavy head. Setting up second side. Right fingertips down. Lift the left foot. Put her down. Lift it. Put it down. Find something underneath you. Lock and load those eyes. Oh man, your butts are going to be feeling this one later. At this point, I was like, maybe I should stop. Don't stop. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. And fold. Parahastasana. Step onto your hands. Give your hands a little squish. We're moving right along. Arms overhead. Hands to heart center. Right knee into your chest. Send the leg back for airplane. Knee up into your chest, and that's it. Send it back to airplane. You're welcome to get fancy with the arms. If you want to take arms up and then reach back behind you, I was like, I'm good with hands at the heart. Find something in front of you. Don't you even blink. Knee up. Press it back. Stand. Breathe. Let's try other side. Hands at heart center. Left knee up. Send it back. Knee up into your chest. And then think airplane. So there's a little bit of a upper back lift there. Keep nailing that right big toe down beneath you. Ooh, don't lose it. And if you do, so what? Just come back into it. We're still here. 3, 2, 1. Step it down. Sweep both arms high overhead. Forward fold. Time to play with half moon. Left hand down, right arm, right leg up. We pulse it. We pulse it. We pulse it. That's it. Yeah, I challenge you to take that left hand off the floor. Find your highest point and then go higher and higher and higher, getting a burn on the outside of that right hip. Keep the foot flexed, everything active. 2, and forward fold. Just give yourself a pause. Head heavy, yet chop it off. Setting up other side, right fingers down. Left arm rises, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, pulse the leg up. Find the highest height and go higher. Go higher, go higher. We've only got one more balance after this on the right side and the left side. Bet you'll never guess what it is. Stay with this one. Let it burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Give it a little shake. We're coming up to standing. Did you say tree? It's tree. Hands at heart center. Shift the weight into your... I can't tell what foot that is. Yeah, into your left foot. Whichever. Doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. Tap the foot to the ankle, back up to the knee. Down to the ankle, back up to the knee. Ankle, knee. Ankle, knee. That's the work. Try to keep the tailbone beneath you, pulling up in the front. Awesome. Just stand on 2 feet. Last one, second side, and then we're coming down to the floor, guys. Switching legs. Left toes to the ankle, up to the knee, down to the ankle, up to the knee. Your speed, your pace, your work. Don't give up. You've come this far. Relax the shoulders, unclench your jaw if it's gone wired shut. And here we are. Beautiful. Step it down, reach all the way up. Find a forward fold, halfway lift. Step back to a high plank, lower all the way down, coming into locust pose. We're pulsing the locust up behind us. So lift thighs, lifting belly, lifting hands. Just lift and lower, lift and lower. You can stay here with your arms behind you. Or maybe you take them out to a T, palms flat, as you lift and lower. And then maybe for a little bit more, you take arms overhead and lift up and lift up. So good. 3, 2, 1. Pause. One cheek down. Absorb these 10 seconds. They go by so quickly. Setting up, Floor bow, reach back, find your ankles or your feet. Got this from Kundalini. We're going rocking and rolling. So inhale to find the quads, exhale to find the ribs. Maybe this doesn't look like a rock and a roll at all, but you're just holding on to it. We're already more than halfway there. Maybe gathering a little bit momentum, kick with the feet, open the chest. And relax. Press down to rise up. Tabletop. Walk your knees in, sit up nice and tall, reach the arms forward. We're going to do camel leans here. So we're not doing the full back bend, just doing this hinge. There's no arch in the back even. It's working the thighs. See if you can keep your arms straight forward, parallel to the floor. Lean back as far as you can go and then come back up. Awesome. So good. Cross your ankles, have a seat, plant your feet, lie all the way down. We're setting up for bridge pose. Ready, set, rise. I lace my fingers together and we're pulsing the bridge. Feel free to pop the heels up. Just pulse and pulse and pulse. Keep your breath even. At this point, your heart is probably way up there or coming up to the climax. Stay with it. This is where we get a little bit of extra work since we're now here in the fire. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay in bridge. Stay and hold. You can reground the feet back down. And then stay here or join me for wheel pose. Plant your hands. Lift and rise all the way up. I'm taking wheel push-ups. Keeping my hands where they are, bring the crown of the head to the floor, press back up. Crown of the head down, press back up. Beware of your elbows splaying out sideways. You want to keep them just like chaturanga, elbows stacked right over the wrists. Go carefully and go slowly. You've got 10 seconds left before holding a 10-second wheel pose. So 5, get a few more in. 2, 1, wheel pose. Maybe go for straight legs. Or maybe you're walking your hands closer to your feet. Whatever it is, crack it open. And lower all the way down. Constructive rest. Feet plant to the outer edges of the mat. Knock the knees in toward one another. A bonus break right here. Feel your heart beating. Tell your breath to slow down. We're almost there. Hug your knees into your heart. Rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. We'll meet in high boat. Last bit of work. High boat to low boat. High to low. This is the work. This is the last hurdle to jump through, guys. So if you're really feeling it, you can go speedy. You can take your hands behind your thighs and help yourself there. You're just got 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to hold low boat. Take it down. Pause. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. So good. 3, 2, and 1. Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart. Awesome work, you guys. Arms can go overhead. We're moving into stretching. It's going to be a little bit brisk. So move efficiently. And when you get to each place, truly allow yourself to land. Go in for clean movement, minimal fidgets. Take a full body stretch, arms overhead, reach far, far away. And this time we'll take happy baby, find outer edges of the feet, rock a little bit side to side. If you like straight legs, help yourself. You know what feels good to you here. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Hug knees into your chest. We're rocking and rolling again. Making our way into pigeon on the right side. So right knee falls open, left leg around, sit up nice and tall, and just get right to it, no fuss. I find being forced to stretch, in 30 seconds or less, all the drama and fidgets that I do in a normal class where I know I have the time. We'll come back up and we'll just take this 10 seconds to switch it out easy from where we are. Swing the legs around, back leg long, get tall, and feel free to dive forward. And it's like, where can we shave off the extra drama? Not just in pigeon, but anywhere really. Check in with your heart rate, the steadiness of your breath. And help yourself up. Swing both legs in front of you. Sitting up Paschimottanasana, walk the hips back, take the arms high, and take a bow. See if you can commit to one choice, whether that had anything to do with the feet, or the knees, or the eyes landed. Rise all the way up. I scooted forward to give myself space. Lower all the way down to your back. Arms out to a T, knees up, palms flat. Drop your knees over to the left, supine twist, eyes out over the right. Hope you're feeling proud of yourself down here. Certainly the most movement I've done this whole quarantine. Press down into the palms to bring the knees back up to center and just pause right here. And let the knees fall over to the right. Supine twist out over the left. I really wanted to offer this particular type of practice because we all need such different things during this time. So I hope you enjoyed this. And you can keep coming back to it anytime you need a quick fix. Come back to center. We've just got one more thing to do. Legs and arms dangle up to the sky. Dead bug. Giving the whole body a wash. Big breath in and out.
Session complete.
Woohoo! Nice work, you guys. Setting up for your Shavasana. I went legs long, hands to the lower belly. Any last little wiggles, let them happen. Otherwise, just let rest be rest. And leave it alone. Shavasana. If you feel complete where you are, you're welcome to stay. Otherwise, find fingers and toes, wrists, ankles, hands and feet, maybe the back of the head side to side. Reach overhead long, find a full body stretch, get all of your length back, and then make your way over onto your favorite side. Enjoy a breath here. And as you're ready, help yourself up to an easy seat. Find your anchor points beneath you, shoulders heavy, ears light. And hands find each other at heart center. Big breath in. Let it go. Thumb knuckles float up to third eye center. Acknowledge yourself and take a bow. Oh my gosh, nice work, you guys. I'm impressed with you. I'm impressed with myself. There she goes. She is off. I hope you enjoyed this yoga HIIT class. I have the whole structure written out, so if you're interested in acquiring it, let me know. I'm happy to share it with you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.